All right, we're back, and we are in studio, thank God. We are joined by college football royalty now. Preston Brady, the winner of the Mortell Award. Oh, and hey, Riley Patterson, who is the all-star kicker at the University of Memphis, has come along. Welcome to the show. Thanks for coming in, guys.
Appreciate it having us.
All
Thank
right,
you so much.
Now, this is frustrating. Where's the award?
There's no actual trophy yet.
What?
No trophy yet.
There is
no trophy yet.
Wait, do you get an award?
I think I might get like a plaque, maybe.
Oh, what?
Yeah. So
A plaque?
Yeah.
Oh, no, I thought there was going to be like a big trophy of like a guy holding, in front of the kicker.
What it needs to be.
How great would that be?
It would be the greatest trophy ever.
I think nobody would ever touch it.
The Mortell Award.
It'd be up there.
Yes. So they do not have
Nothing.
maybe a plaque. Well,
Maybe.
here, hold on. I'm going to do this. You got to have something, right?
Yes.
The Mortell Award.
Yes.
And maybe, I don't know if I can draw a holder.
All right, let's see
it's
what
going to
you
be
got.
hard, but
Let's see what you got.
I'll try to, maybe I could draw a holder. Okay, by the way, how do you become a holder?
So
Start with that.
So funny story. So actually, I came in as a long snapper,
Okay.
and me, Riley, and this other guy named Connor Choate and Adam Williams. So Connor, he actually transferred, but we came in and Connor beat me out for the long snapping job. And we had a guy named Evan Michael who was going to be a senior, and he was graduating. And Coach Norvell came up to me one day and was like, hey, I really need somebody to, for next year to start holding for Riley, and I trust you because you and Riley are best friends.
Ah.
But
So
yeah.
you wouldn't screw over your friend,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. He was
in
like,
the case that
he was
you
like,
didn't
I
like
need
the kicker,
He would,
so you could fumble it around, you could turn it the laces out.
And he was like, I need an overall athlete.
It's all in his hands.
He was like, I need an athlete there. And I was like, Coach, say less.
Oh,
I'm there.
I need
Yeah,
an athlete there. Listen, you were a lineman in high school, right?
Starting center, 215.
Let's go.
And defensive end,
You're 215 pound
215
center.
pounds.
Okay.
And I weigh less now.
Okay, and then how does once you get done you played at ECS?
Right, yep.
Okay, you get done at ECS, and you're just going to walk on at the University of Memphis?
Right. So Coach offered me a preferred walk-on.
Okay.
And
which is what? What does that mean?
So basically, you have a spot.
It means you can look down at the other walk-ons.
No, it doesn't mean that.
You are just a regular walk-on.
No, it doesn't.
I am preferred.
It doesn't mean that.
You get good parking, or
No,
Parking's trash.
no parking.
Yeah, parking.
No.
Yeah, parking's terrible. But anyway, so basically, you get a spot on, you're guaranteed a spot on the team.
Okay.
And you're allowed to come to fall camp and do everything that the team allows you to do. And so like a walk-on, they can come in and they'll be like, hey, we don't want you to come until fall camp starts or after fall camp.
Okay.
Coach wanted me to come in fall camp and come to summer with all these guys, and so that's what basically preferred walk-on is.
Gotcha. And
So-
at that point, you knew you were going to be a holder? Did
No.
you guys go together? Did
Yeah,
you come
and
in there together knowing, I'm going to be the holder and he's going to be the kicker?
No.
I think we were messing around at practice.
Yeah, we were messing around in practice. I do want to state that he came in halfway through the summer our freshman year, so he missed the worst part.
No, I was there. I was there for most of it.
Yeah.
I get it.
But
So this was not a plan by you two to go together?
no, so one day at practice, Evan was like, "Hey, just hold this for Riley because I don't want to do it anymore." And he was tired or whatever. It's a holder. It's okay, whatever. But
Wait, let's trash him. I'm just
no,
kidding.
no. Evan's my boy. Evan's my boy. But he was like, hold this for Riley and see if you can do it. And I was like, surely it's not that bad. And I did it, and Riley was like, oh, you're not terrible.
Oh, that was your
terrible,
response.
yeah.
He was
to
like,
it,
you're
huh?
not terrible. And I was like, all right, well, I want to play, so I might as well start working on it.
All right, here we go. I think I have it. I think I have Kimball,
Yes.
if you can
That's it.
if you can zoom in. We
That's
have
it.
we have given him the Mortell Award.
Yes.
I like that.
I'm going
I
to
like
present
that.
him that.
Yes.
They didn't give you anything. I am giving you something. Who is it named after?
Peter Mortell.
And he was the greatest holder of all time.
So actually the award, yeah, he created the aword.
Oh, he created it.
He created
He
it.
said there should be an award
And he,
for
and he
this
was the
job
first
that I
winner.
do.
And he was the first winner.
For this job that I do.
That needs to be
Yeah.
Oh, I got to put your name on there at the end too.
Yes.
That's
That's going up on my wall in my house.
So that everybody knows you've been
Yes.
presented by it. Riley, what percentage of that of him winning the award do you think you should get credit for? Because truthfully, if you miss kicks, he has no chance at this award. This is
He gets all the credit.
He gets all the credit.
Yes.
No, I mean,
Riley,
he'll say he does this for me, but
I do this for you,
There's a
Riley.
direct
Oh,
correlation
wind
between
beneath your wings. Is
Yeah,
what he
well,
is.
there's
Yes.
a direct correlation between how good our field goal unit does and then how good our snapper, holder, and line, everything does. It's a whole operation. I mean, and he just does a great job with it. So
I mean, Riley's been killing it all year, though.
Yep.
What about championship game, 52-50?
Man.
we're champions.
We were talking.
You
some
are
serious-
champions,
We were
and that's
talking,
just what you do.
We were talking some serious trash that Cincinnati dude.
You were?
Yeah.
What were you saying?
Well, at halftime, he was kind of giving
I mean,
it to
you just
us.
seen him the week before.
Yeah, I
true.
know.
This is
And he
true.
was kind of giving it to us, and we were like,
Who was?
the Cincinnati kicker. And then he went
The
out there.
Cincinnati. Oh, it was kicker warfare.
Yeah, it was.
Oh,
Got heated.
It got a little hot for a minute.
is that right?
Yeah, so we got out there at halftime, and like he was in our way, and we're like, "Hey, man, can you move?" I'm not gonna tell you what it said, but like,
He said basically no.
yeah, he said no.
Basically, no.
He
yes.
said basically no, and it gave us maybe a finger or two.
Oh,
But,
no.
You know, but that's beside the point. So we were like, all right, bro, whatever. And then he kicked like a 30-yard field goal and missed it short, and we
You let him have it.
let him have it.
Yes.
And so then after Riley made that 52-yarder, I was like,
Is this
it's
typical?
on.
Do the kickers? No,
No,
it was
I
only
usually
Cincinnati.
have-
nice. We're cool.
It was
We're good
only
people.
Cincinnati's kicker.
Specialists are a small group of people around the country, so we try and be friends with everybody, and usually everyone's pretty
Yeah,
cool. But
yeah,
for
everybody's
this
usually
instance,
cool,
it was
yeah.
just a little heated. It was a championship game too, so maybe that was.
And they
part of
wanted
it.
no part in playing us again.
So were you guys the ones that yelled at the Tulsa kicker?
No.
No
No.
comment.
Yeah, that is
No comment.
It's an
Is that-
interesting situation.
Your nightmare. As a kicker and a holder.
Yeah, but that was
That's
a
my.
moment.
That's
though.
that's a dream to be able to do that.
No.
To be
but
in that
It's
situation.
the nightmare that's what happened.
The result of
Yes.
that is a nightmare.
That is a nightmare. Which is the one that you guys throughout the season are most mad about?
As a field goal unit, I would say probably extra point in the Ole Miss game, and in the Tulsa game, I hit one off the left upright. So
Those are the two. Now, which of those was totally his fault?
no.
You can say it now. He's got the award.
on.
He's got the piece
No,
of paper.
neither
right?
were his fault. Those were on me.
They were?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So so
It was a group effort. If he messes up, we all mess up.
Yeah.
you guys have the long snapper,
Right.
You,
Trey
Neal.
Neal.
Trey Neal.
Does a great job.
and then you've got to kick it through, and that's the group.
Right. It's the three.
It's you three guys, and you guys are together throughout practices all the
day,
time.
all day. Way too much,
We're
to
with
be
each
honest
other
with
way
you.
too much.
Way too much.
Oh.
Too many fights. Oh my gosh.
And you guys were friends prior to
Prior to
college or
coming
no?
here? No.
No.
We met on our official visit.
Oh, you did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It
And
was
I
a
was
good
like,
time.
oh, Lord, I'm going to be put with this dude for 4 years. Oh, great.
Yeah.
You knew.
I knew.
You knew it was.
But
gonna be
hey,
trouble.
this,
All right.
this is my bro, though.
Let me ask you this. Devin has covered this team all year long. Devin was in Jackson, Tennessee, and he said, he comes back to me and he says, I mean, he's going to get so mad at me for doing this, but this is true. He was like, I don't know if it comes down to field goals. Like, he almost hit a dude.
Oh, man.
when-
And I saw you at the bluff.
No.
and you go, oh, my.
No, that was in Jackson. Do you guys know what I'm talking about?
Oh, I'm very aware of
What
Jackson,
happened
Tennessee.
in Jackson that you gave Devin the perception that something was awry?
Jackson, in my opinion, is
You
not my
talk.
favorite place to kick field goals.
I'm telling you, the grass is about
a little
this
high. Not here to make excuses, but
Did you almost hit a security guard?
yes, I might have actually done it a few times. My freshman year,
He wasn't telling a lie.
he was not telling
you
a
hit a
lie.
car?
Yeah, I've hit cars. Yeah,
Yeah, so
We're,
like the way Jackson
if we
works
get an
is
insurance
like,
policy for that'd be nice.
so like the way Jackson works is like the field's like right here, and they have like a street like literally not even 10 yards behind the field goal. And we were like, hey, bro, Riley, if you hit that car right there, I don't know what's gonna happen. And you lined up and you smoked that car.
Yep.
That was a
Didn't hear anything about it though, so
nope.
I feel good.
We didn't say anything.
Yeah.
We kind of just turned her back.
I'll tell you what though, if you ever watch during halftime, a lot of times the net isn't up yet.
Okay.
And people get smoked by that football. Any game. I feel awful,
It's
but
funny.
I have to do it. We got to get ready.
It's
but
funny.
Have you ever taken
I've
target
seen-
practice
No.
for people through the uprights?
No, never
When you see them,
specifically Birmingham? No, we should not.
Yes.
But there's
What
been
happened
time
at the
I've
Birmingham-
knocked
I need to
beers
hear
out of
this.
people's hands, popcorn.
What happened at the
All right,
Birmingham Bowl?
since we got a
Come
lot
on.
of respect for you,
Yes.
and you're letting us on your show.
Yes.
So we came out for the Birmingham Bowl, and I don't know if you remember the stadium. Like the net's like small.
Oh, do I know the
Yeah.
stadium?
Okay.
What a
beside the point.
Yes.
So there's a lady in a wheelchair sitting over
No.
there.
Yep.
And
It's a direct hit.
You hit a lady in a wheelchair?
I did. And
Oh, Silverfield's gonna be mad.
to be honest, I didn't even come up and apologize. I feel terrible.
You didn't go and apologize?
Yes,
Yeah, and
it's-
our special teams coach.
We didn't
Now,
have time,
you guys
man.
did not laugh
We did not have
when you
enough
hit
time.
the lady in the wheelchair. You did not laugh. No.
Surely not.
Nothing.
No, I didn't laugh
Surely
then.
not.
I didn't laugh then, but I laughed when our special teams coach, Coach Lorg, who's at Penn State now,
Is he yelling at you?
he walked up to me and he said, "Did he really just hit that lady?"
He
And I
wasn't
lost
happy.
it.
He wasn't happy.
Wasn't happy.
No, the net wasn't up, though. That's
The net
not
wasn't
your
up.
fault.
The net wasn't up. It was
Hey,
Birmingham Ball's fault.
by the way, shout out to the Cincinnati kicker. That's what he's playing in.
Is it really? Oh, you can go have fun with that.
Watch out for those old ladies.
Good
man.
luck, Cincy. Here, that's what you
Go
get,
have fun
right?
with that.
That's your that's
That's
your
what you get.
punishment.
That's what you get.
For not just getting out of our way when we kindly asked you at the
Yeah.
University of Memphis. What was it? What has life been like for you guys on the team in the last week and a half? And how aware are you of all the outside noise, right? You guys, we were concerned, especially leading up to that title game. Mike's getting offered, amazing jobs, and there is nobody obviously really blamed him for being the coach at Florida State. That being said, it's all, as much as you try to keep it quiet,
Right.
there's the noise that's out there in that week leading up to y'all's biggest game, the game against Cincinnati. And so he expressed many times that he was standing up there and saying, this is about us, and keep
Right.
everything insulated, and it
Right.
doesn't matter what you hear. You guys have all worked for this, whatever. Did that work? Or was it just impossible to not have an awareness of what the future and what's going on, and almost impossible to keep it out of your mind?
Yeah.
Honestly, Coach Norvell does a really good job of saying this is what we're gonna do, and we're gonna block out anything else. And
Does it work?
To an
Obviously.
extent, yes.
It does.
Yeah,
You won.
I believe it
Yeah.
does. But obviously, everybody's got social media now.
Yep.
Everybody's going to look up, and of course, Coach Norvell's name was until you scrolled all
It's
the
a
way
hot
down.
name.
Right. And of course, we thought about that, but we were also worried about winning the championship because we've been there for 2 years in a row and we've lost. We don't want to lose again.
Right.
And so nobody was really worried about that. Everybody was worried about us and doing what we needed to do to win that game.
What about from your perspective, Riley?
You can't be naive and not understand the situation. But we have all the utmost respect for Coach Norvell and his decision. And he was just such a great leader of men and helped us build something special here in Memphis and being champions. And to be honest, I'm still kind of on that high of being a champion.
We all
and
are.
It's a great feeling. I'm thankful that he was here to help us do that. So
It's fascinating because I tweeted the other day, I have never seen a coaching departure like this. Is so many people happy for the guy, thankful, right, for the 4 years, but also hey, go win something, go win the national title of Florida State, man. Nobody's harboring this ill will. And the reason this is fascinating to me is because it's one thing for media, fans, whatever to say it, right? It's quite another for the team.
Yeah.
But would you say that your opinion is the general consensus amongst that team?
it seems to be so, yeah.
It's not like he left us or I came here to play for you and now you're leaving. You know what I'm saying?
that meeting that we had Sunday morning, it was early, and he cried the whole time, and there was a couple of guys on the team that shed a few tears too. I started balling up because he brought me to Memphis and he's given me the opportunity, and Coach Norvell's a great guy. He actually called me yesterday and told me congrats, and
oh, wow.
he just means a lot.
Yeah.
He's a father figure.
Yep. Really was.
Yeah.
You guys can
I
speak
say that to
to
anybody, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, he can be a little pain sometimes, but he's a college football coach.
Yeah. But we're also very excited about the future, though. So
Yes.
we got to keep going forward, and we got to win this cup.
Yeah, there's a big sentiment, and you guys know Ryan Silverfield went to a podium and said they can do a national search. I'm the guy. I want to be the guy, whatever. There are reports already that that's going to be the case. If that is so, and that is the announcement they make,
Let's roll.
why? Why does Silverfield get so much support from current and former players?
I think it's kind of the same for Coach Norvell and Silverfield. They both care so much about the players.
Yeah.
You ask any of the offensive linemen how intimate his relationships are with those guys. It's very impressive. They all enjoy each other so much, and that bond that they have with each other, it's a great feeling. It's good to see too. So
And like, he's been here since day one. He was the only coach from Coach Norvell's first staff to still be here.
Right.
And so like,
He knows these
We-
guys.
we can see.
He's had a
Yes.
hand in recruiting most of the
yeah,
roster.
and like we can see like he wants to be here. And that's what we want. We don't like Coach Norvell. Coach Norvell wanted to be in Memphis. Coach
Yep.
Norvell loved Memphis and took that in. And I feel like we all see that Coach Silverfield can do the same way, and we think that's great. Like,
It's fascinating to me that you said that there was that meeting on Sunday morning and he's bawling through the entire thing because, I mean, we see coaches that don't even, like, address their team. Like,
Right.
there have been these terrible stories of coaches not even addressing their team.
Right.
They're just – their team sees them the next day at a press conference, doing whatever cheer it is for the other team.
yeah, that's
And-
not Coach Norvell.
No. And with Silverfield, as you said, he's been here. What I didn't want is a bunch of guys transferring. You got a recruiting class intact, right? You got to keep
Right.
the recruits coming. And then guys saying like, hey, man, I didn't sign up to – somebody that nobody knows. Like there's a real concern with that if you go completely away from the continuity that is.
Right.
And – you guys have the friggin' Cotton Bowl coming
what I'm
up.
saying, man.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, that is happening. And
what about that?
Adam Fuller's, it's crazy. And you're playing
Yeah.
Penn State, and it's on a massive national stage.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
It's gonna be crazy. And it's Cowboy Stadium. Like
and
what?
everybody in the free world is going to be watching football that day because it's the same day as the friggin' playoff games.
Yeah, people
You
are
know what I
like,
mean? Like
Yes.
you got
Yeah.
you got the Oklahoma LSU thing going that afternoon. You got another game going on at night. I think the only thing that's around the same time y'all is Notre Dame, Iowa State. So I mean,
Yeah.
you guys are going to have center stage against
It's crazy.
one of the biggest heritage programs there is.
We
in Penn State.
we cannot wait. I am
Right?
fired up for it, and I want to win that very bad.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, and you
not more than the championship. The championship was something special, and nothing. I think that
Nothing. That's gonna be
we'll
hard to
top
top.
that. But the Cotton Bowl.
Why
is
was the
Cotton
AAC
Bowl.
championship so important to you guys? Was it because you got so close and then had it taken away? Or is it because when you guys set out your goals at the beginning of the season, you know that the other good stuff will come, but like this is a realistic goal that we should be able to accomplish?
I mean, obviously, you know that we were in that game for 2 years before that, and both of those games were rough. And everybody it's that feeling like you'd come in after that game and like you just got that feeling like really we're back here again, and nobody wanted that. Everybody was like, let's do this thing, like let's win it, let's get a
Yeah.
ring. That's one of my favorite lines Coach Norvell ever said. He said, "We're gonna get the biggest ring you've ever seen in your life."
Man,
And I got chills.
I cannot.
I
wait
got
to see
chills
ring.
on that Sunday morning or Sunday afternoon before that week, before the game. He said, "You're going to get the biggest ring in your life." I said, "Let's roll.
Let's go.
Let's go."
Now, all right, as the kicker and the holder, the greatest holder in the world, by the way, the greatest collegiate holder in the world is sitting in our studio.
You got a
Roser.
plaque right
I
here
don't
to
feel
show
like
ya.
you have paid homage like you need to, Roser. We should have been throwing rose petals
No.
and whatnot
No.
to the greatest collegiate holder in the world. Do the other football players give you guys the proper respect that you deserve?
Oh yeah.
Honestly, yeah.
They do?
Special teams is a very big deal here at Memphis. That's one of the reasons why I wanted to come here.
Oh,
There's
so you
special
guys
teams
really
you.
love it.
It's
Special teams you.
yes, no, people care a lot. I mean, we were ranked like number 1 in special
That's
teams
right.
efficiency or something. Like it's crazy how much these guys care about it here, and obviously specialists are a big part of that. So it's really cool to see that.
So
and,
nobody says that's the kicker, that's the holder. Like
No, they love
whatever.
us.
Right. They love you guys.
Yeah. We're a lot of people's sons, is what they call us.
Sons.
Sons is what they call us.
Yeah.
Now,
They look at us like, "Hey, that's my son over there." Yes, sir.
are they comforting if you do miss something or does everybody just get away from you?
Yeah, because I feel like this group of guys is, pretty close-knit. I mean, we all care about each other in a real way. Just like the coaches have instilled in us, and Coach Norvell, Coach Silverfield, we all really care about each other. So when something bad like that happens, then we all kind of gather around. Like if Brady had like a bad half or something, everyone gathers around him. Say if I have a bad kick, I think everybody's going to gather around.
But they really do, though.
Yeah, they really do.
Because people
and that's why we continue to win.
Kicker, let's be honest, it is such a thankless position. Because when you miss, it's like, bro, you got one job.
One job.
You know what I mean? You got one job. Make the friggin' kick. We drove all the way down the field. Make the kick. So, and then if you make it, it's not like anybody's throwing you a party unless it's a bomb.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You hit the 50-yarders.
Yes.
Now all of a sudden everybody's going crazy. But if you miss a 38-yarder, oh, forget it.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I definitely think that they might think that, yes, but they do a really good job.
They do?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, everyone's going to get mad. I totally understand that. I mean, I get it if you're mad and you express it, but, like, for you to, keep it in and know that the game's not over with or the season's not over with and, we still need to get through this thing, it's very much appreciated.
When you look at that, you talk about special teams, I mean, good grief, man. Gostowski and then Jake Elliott.
Yep.
I mean, these guys have already been in Super Bowls hitting big kicks,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Jake just signed a nice contract.
They reach out to you? Have you spoken to both of them?
Yeah, I haven't spoke to I think I still spoke to him once over a text message, but I'm pretty frequent with Jake. He texts me after the game and everything, and he's just a great guy.
Yeah?
He's all about Memphis, too. He can smoke a ball, man.
I'm pretty close to Jake. So my dad's actually doing Jake's wedding.
Is that right?
Yeah, so we're close.
When's he getting married? Soon?
March. Yeah, March. Spring break. So that's where I'm going for spring break.
Congratulations to Jake, huh?
Yeah. So Jake's getting married.
How about that? But you said that is one of the reasons that you went to Memphis in the first place.
They have a tradition of having good kickers. They have a tradition of being special in special teams and people actually caring about it.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people come from situations where kickers and snappers and holders and punters aren't really appreciated.
Yep.
And they appreciate that here. They have an emphasis on it. And I want to be somewhere where my job matters. I don't want to just be, some guy off in the distance.
Right.
Yeah.
So, Preston, you play football and basketball at ECS.
Right.
Right? And then you are going to walk out of Memphis. Now, were you always going to go to Memphis, or was it specifically because you were offered this preferred walk-on there?
So, in the back of my head, yes, I've always wanted to go to Memphis because my grandfather actually played here in 60.
I saw this. He got drafted
Yeah,
in
he
the
got
NFL.
drafted.
68.
68, yep.
I'll do the research for you, and I'll give you your own award.
Look, I don't need anything else now.
No, but your grandfather went to the University of Memphis,
Right.
and then got drafted to the NFL.
Right, and then he actually tore his ACL, and so he actually had to have surgery, and so he went to the Canadian Football League,
Yep.
and then tore his ACL again.
Good grief.
Yeah, so he's struggled with his knees, and so
You always wanted to go to Memphis, though?
yeah, and
You
follow
did.
his footsteps,
How cool was that?
and it's awesome.
So that's why, so it wasn't, you wanted to, obviously it's a dream to get the preferred walk-on thing, right? The other thing is, when Norvell was in here with me earlier this year, it's not very often that a holder gets a shout-out. But you did because of the SMU game.
Right.
SMU, you recover the onside kick.
Right.
And he says he practices that
We do.
all the time.
We do.
It's
All
almost
the time
stupid how
he
much we
practices
practice.
that.
So you want some insight?
Yes.
So we actually get in it. Like, me and Riley go at it. Like, I tell him, I said, bro, you're not gonna kick it past me. Like, we talk trash at practice, and Coach Limbo, our special team coach, just sits there and laughs because we get into it.
Wait.
We play a game.
Feelings are hurt.
Now, is
Yeah.
it just you?
It's so Adam
I-
Williams too. So it's
all this.
It's Riley
We have a
versus me
game
and
that
Adam.
we play. Yeah.
It's Riley
You
versus
guys
me
go
and Adam.
and you set up for the onsides.
Yes.
Yeah, and we stand in our spots.
And you just now, are you trying to hit the bouncer or are you trying to hit screamers?
So there's some times where I mix it up. There's some times where I do my own onside kicks. There's some times where I just get mad and try and hit them with the ball.
He doesn't stand a chance.
It's
He
anything
doesn't
to
stand
keep
a
them alert.
chance.
Got to keep them on their toes.
Well, I mean, what is the maximum velocity that you could kick a football? Like, I don't even know.
We've gotten
but
close
he-
to it
he-
when you get mad.
Has it
Smoke
ever?
football.
But I know. But has he ever kicked it hard enough at you that you didn't have time to get your
Oh, heck
hands
no,
up?
I catch it.
We'll get there. We'll get there.
He's never won. Never.
That's so wrong.
No, it's not.
All right. So
It's fine. It's fine.
You've
Let
never
him
won.
have his day,
Yeah,
man.
there's
Let him
never
have
won.
his day.
He's the Mortell Award
Yeah,
winner, for goodness sakes.
Golly, yeah, give him his day.
All right, so for the SMU one, right?
Right.
So now, because Riley has spent day after day just smoking footballs at your head, when the SMU kicker does it, it feels like nothing.
Oh, it's easy.
It's easy.
I mean,
It's an easy
it's-
onside
we
recovery.
we
I lived
obviously,
this.
yeah.
And so Norvell, that's what he's shouting out. Now, to me, it just sounds like you guys being goofy on the side of the field, right? I mean,
it's war.
but this is fun, right?
Oh,
This
yeah.
is this is the fun. They're all running through their sets and getting yelled at and whatever else, and you guys are on the other side of the field and you're just kicking footballs as hard as you can at him
I have a good
while
time with
he's
it.
Hey, we're getting better.
running his mouth.
We're getting better. So when it's in a game like the SMU game,
No, you've totally
the ball's
you've
moving in slow
validated
motion.
this ridiculous game that's happening on the
Right.
other, right?
Yeah.
On
right?
the other
We
side
we
of the
look
field.
forward to it. Like when coach says like this is what we're doing in practice, and he's like, all right, Riley's gonna practice on sides. Let's roll.
And then when you got out there for the SMU one,
It was a lot
Dak-
more nerve wracking.
it was that
Oh,
game
yeah.
is in the balance. I mean, they get that onside kick, we're in trouble.
I'd rather kick a game-winning field goal than do that again.
Really.
Yes. That's one of, like, you think about it, like, if he kicks it right at you and you miss it, you could lose the game.
Yes.
Like, it's over.
Yes.
It was Alan Cross, so you know Alan.
Yes.
He was like, were you nervous? Because he was like, when I did it my junior or sophomore year or something like that, he was like, that's one of the most, I was like, dude, it was crazy.
Well, here's the other thing. Not only is a football screaming at you, this is what's different than what you guys do at practice.
You got people
There's five
around.
guys.
Yeah.
That are running
Yeah.
theoretically as fast as they possibly can right at you.
Yeah.
And so there's no way to not have that in the corner of your eye. I am going to get trucked.
Yeah.
Actually, I didn't even think about it.
You didn't.
My one focus was that ball. Like, I honestly, I don't even remember those guys, like, coming at all.
You just wanted to hold it, didn't you? Sorry, I'm sorry.
You know what? We won the conference championship.
Yeah, we did.
We're champs.
Yes,
Hey,
we are.
and-
We beat SMU
and-
on game day.
And you walk around and you say, none of that is possible without me.
I don't say that.
Yes.
I don't say.
does say that.
I don't say that.
Like,
No.
you guys were
Don't put that on
You
me.
guys were going to lose the friggin' SMU game if it wasn't for me saving
Don't
the
say
day.
that. Don't
Yes.
say that.
That's how he feels, isn't
Absolutely.
it?
No, I'm
Deep
thankful.
down, that's how he feels.
Maybe not
Riley.
even
No,
deep down. I
I'm
don't-
thankful. I'm thankful for the opportunity that Coach Norvell gave me.
Yes.
And putting me in those spots.
Yeah,
and of
you-
course,
Hey.
I'm gonna take advantage of when he gives me a chance.
You made the play.
And I made the play.
Right? You made the play. They can
happened.
never take that. And frankly, it probably won you the award. I'm serious.
No, it did 100%.
The Mortell Award, because you recovered.
And the 2-point conversion.
Oh, yeah.
Don't forget about that. That's big time. That's
So-
2 points on the board.
And
On the board. That goes in the stat book.
I mean,
It's true. It's
your
true.
field goals get 3.
Yeah, that's true.
You know
I
what
mean,
I mean?
Yeah, but this was all him. He had a good time. They did a great job blocking too.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
2-point conversion and
Onside.
the onsides. And so now when they're stacking it up and they're trying to say, okay, this guy held for whatever it was. Like the guy that it felt like, at least when I was promoting you on Twitter, this Oklahoma guy was the guy we had to beat.
Well, that dude.
And he's trying to go back to back.
Connor. Yeah, Connor is a great guy. And at Oklahoma, they got a huge fan base.
Yes.
And so he was actually on board for me to win.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because I've already got my Mortell.
He texted me. He was like, we need somebody new, and, like, we want to keep it in the American Conference. And I was like,
Is that right?
yeah.
How about that?
But the dude from Rutgers, that's Cole from
Yep.
Rutgers, he was
hot.
Yeah, we were going at it.
Oh, you guys were going at it.
Not going
Hold
at it,
the
like
war.
no, not like in a bad way, but like he was like, I want to win, and I was like, I want to, because he was a senior, and I was like, oh,
and you ruined his life.
Yeah, that's very.
Yeah,
mean.
he can never get that back. He can't come back and hold another year.
That's terrible.
I'm sorry.
Wow.
I
Sleep
feel
tonight
bad.
thinking about
I'm gonna
that.
give him. I'm gonna ship him this.
I mean, now.
No, that's yours.
What? How many years you got left? 2?
Too.
Has anyone ever gone back to back?
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Has anyone ever won back to back?
No.
Mortell?
No.
Awards?
No, I don't think that.
I'm
Well,
not
it's
the
only
first.
like 5 years old. I think.
Had you? It's only 5 years old.
Yeah, I'm the 5th.
Oh, is that right?
I'm number 5.
Has anyone? Had you ever heard of the Mortell Award?
I have actually.
No,
Like I'm saying, like
You
there's
really-
not many specials out there. So you hear about everything.
You knew.
Yes. I
Oh,
knew who
yeah.
Peter Mortell was before he even had his own award. Well, he was a punter as well, an extremely good
He was a
punter.
great punter.
So, yeah.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Riley is not only a great representative for the university and outstanding kicker, he is a special teams historian.
Yes. A spokesman for special. I am all in on the special.
You are all in.
Yes.
I'm a big advocate for
You
special.
know, you like, before they even had an award, I knew who Phil Mortell was, or was it Phil?
Peter
Mortell.
Yeah, you get it right.
I knew who Peter Mortell was.
Minnesota
Right?
Gopher. Yep.
But in fairness, we need to up the stakes a little bit to where I'm not having to draw you a award.
Yeah.
Like this should be a trophy. This should be
I'm gonna
like
text him.
like the Heisman, like Lou. You're gonna
I'm gonna
text
text him.
Peter Mortell?
I'm gonna text him.
Oh, he's still with us.
Yeah,
He is?
He's like
What?
36.
Oh,
yeah.
he is.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Peter.
Yeah.
Wait, who has an award named after him? They're 36.
And he was the first.
Wait.
He was in the first winner.
He was the first
He's
winner. as
younger
well.
than me.
He was the first winner, too.
Wait, what?
Yep.
No,
Yeah, he's from the
What- how old-
University of Minnesota.
Minnesota
how old is
Gopher.
I am so confused.
Yeah, he is now a national sales representative at TCF Capital Solutions.
Yes.
What? Hold on now.
Because I'm pretty sure Jake and Peter graduated the same year. So however old Jake is, that's how old he is, I think.
Jake who?
Elliot.
Yep.
Jake Elliott ain't no 36.
Or he might be younger
Jake
than that.
Elliott's like 26.
I don't know. I don't know. How old is he? How old is he?
Jake Elliott?
28. Possibly.
Jake Elliott's 24. But Peter
Shoot, I was way off. I was way off. Oh, my.
He graduated the same year as Jake Elliott.
Yeah,
Peter
I know.
Mortell graduated college in 2015, so he's probably 28, 20.
And he has an award named after
Yeah.
him.
What a legend.
Yeah.
Because he just decided to create
Well,
create
the
something
thing
and
was
you can
is
have an
that
award
the
named after
position didn't get enough respect.
So he said, I'm creating my own
Yes,
award.
and I'm sure
And I'm
that
giving
many
it to
other
my-
specialists backed him in that, and it needed more
But
respect.
this
to the
is-
I
position.
said, is he still with us?
Well, hey, that happened.
Oh my
He
gosh.
graduated in 2015.
But this is-
He's the same age as Jake Elliott.
Yeah. But the reason he really started the award, though, is because he wanted to find a way to start a fundraising for a children's hospital
Oh.
in Minnesota.
There you go.
And so basically, and that's what I wanted to talk about for a second was that, so you get to pick a organization or like a charity or whatever you pick to fundraise. And so next week, I'm actually going to start a fundraiser for St. Jude. And
I read that you have had a part in St. Jude prior too, right?
Yes, we actually both did. We had an internship this summer at St. Jude.
You did.
And so that's something that's special to both of our hearts. And we actually, once a month, we go play bingo night with all the kids at St. Jude.
How about
And
that?
it is one of the greatest things.
So much fun.
Having football and making what football has allowed me to do,
Yeah.
and being able to go play bingo with those kids, and whatever they're going through, and they forget about it, and they smile, and I can make them laugh. It's so great. Like it's one of the greatest. It's one of the greatest films
This
ever.
is part of the Mortell Award, though. He started this
Yes.
to try to, right? If it's
Yes.
attached to something,
Right.
all of a sudden now you can get a groundswell of
Right.
support
And
for
so-
it, right?
Yeah.
So that's why next week I'm actually gonna send a video out, and I'm gonna start a fundraising for St. Jude, and all the money's gonna go to St. Jude.
How awesome is that?
So I'm excited
It's
about
really
that.
awesome.
Yeah, and you guys obviously were mega impacted by the internship there,
Oh, for
Yeah.
sure.
Mhm.
right?
It
There's
was-
just no
it
way
was
that's
really
not
special.
life changing.
Oh yes, 100%.
But we've been doing that for years, actually, going to St. Jude. And I will say, so he gets the mic, St. Jude, right on the board and everything. And I don't know if you're like a very young kid at heart or something, but the way he interacts with the kids is pretty special. He knows exactly what they want to hear, and it is awesome to see. A lot of
appreciate
smiles,
that, Riley.
for sure.
Oh,
Yep. 2 claps and a bingo.
Look, after you guys took digs at each other the entire time,
But
you get to this
I will
soft
shout out
moment.
Riley though. Riley did just get another internship at St. Jude.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
You're going to be doing it this summer or
This spring as supply
This
chain
spring.
analyst. Yep.
Look at Riley, big time.
Yeah.
Big time,
Big time.
huh?
Big time.
big time supply chain analyst? He's going to be. So you got an internship this spring
Yep, this spring.
at saint
Mhm.
Jude, and you're going to be doing the fundraiser
Right.
starting off. Now, do you guys live together?
No.
Thank
No, I
goodness.
couldn't do that. We're with each other way too much. I'll be
I
honest.
really
During
don't
the
think you-
season,
I really
we're
don't
with
think
each
you
other at
understand.
least like 8 hours. a day.
We room together. Like when we travel, when
Yep.
we stay at the hotel.
We have very many traditions.
This is year number 3.
Yeah.
What are the traditions?
We got a big pregame.
Yeah.
All right, let me hear it.
So the
Big
night
pregame.
before is movie night.
Okay.
Whatever movie's on, sit down, relax.
All
watch
the
a movie.
attention is towards the movie.
Towards
Phones
the
away.
movie. Phones away.
Yeah.
Movie time.
Well, who chooses the movie?
usually-
He
it's
has the
usually-
remote.
Yeah, I usually get the remote.
Oh, the remote. You're just finding something that's on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Or you guys, this is when you're on the road, so, or is this when home games too?
The
We
best is
stay-
when they have a
yeah, we
smart
stay in the
TV and
Holiday
we
Inn
can
on
look it up on
home
it.
games too.
Okay.
But I don't want to say this, but the past 2 times on Friday nights before the game, The Dark Knight has been on,
Yes.
Yep.
and we watched The Dark Knight twice.
The original.
Yes,
Yes.
with
Or-
the Joker,
Yes.
and we've watched it twice, and we've won twice.
Yes.
So if we can get that on
If
TV,
we can find a way
maybe
to
the
get that
27th.
Cotton Bowl,
Yep.
Yes.
we might be all
No
right.
problem.
Okay, so you have movie night.
Right.
Yes.
Put the phones away. We're watching a movie.
Yep.
Yep.
Mhm.
And we are going to enjoy this movie together.
Yes.
Yes.
And then the movie is over, and what else? What are the other?
We usually
go
don't
to
make
bed.
it towards the end. We do.
He doesn't
Oh,
make
it's
it.
really
I don't
just
make it.
movie night.
Well, he falls asleep, but I watch.
You
the whole
fall
thing.
asleep first.
But
all
we
the time.
have we eat the exact same thing. I personally do before every game. The meal prior to the game,
Yep.
the night before, we get ice cream.
ice cream, big ice
Yep,
cream night.
Big ice
Friday
cream
night.
night the night before.
That's
What
what
is the
specialists
meal?
look forward to.
The meal, I go macaroni and cheese, grilled chicken. I go pineapple. I go chocolate vanilla ice cream with Oreo shavings on top. A lot of
You wanna hear
usually
mine?
2 servings of macaroni and cheese.
Yeah, he's a big mac and cheese guy.
Yep. If we
You
want
might-
to get specific.
Oh, to be
I'm-
in college again. And yours?
So I go mac and cheese,
Yes.
loaded baked potato, solid with a little ranch on top.
You need carbs.
Yeah, with a little
For
ranch on top.
holding.
Yeah,
For holding.
Yeah, it's a big
you're,
meal.
You're not going to be able to sustain energy.
It's a
of
big meal.
Holding.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
So a little ranch on top of the baked potato.
Yes.
Yeah, phenomenal. Then I do a little prime rib,
Yes.
and then 2 chicken tenders. 2 has to be 2 with barbecue sauce. And
Where are
then-
you getting all this
The barbecue
food?
sauce on
They
side.
give it to us. That's
Oh,
our.
they do?
Everybody on the
Yeah.
team gets it.
Oh, we're big time program.
Oh,
Yeah, big time
Yeah,
program.
Prime
big-time
rib.
program.
Prime rib.
Prime rib.
Big
2
time.
chicken tenders.
Yep.
And then what is the dessert? Ice cream
So,
also?
yep. Come on, that's
Yes.
the biggest night of the week.
All the specials get ice cream.
All the specials.
Oh, the specialist.
It's not optional.
Adam usually makes a milkshake with his.
Now, do you guys? Does the punter get to roll with you guys?
Oh yeah.
Or do
Yeah,
you?
no, we're
he
all
starts-
together.
Okay,
We're all
you guys
together.
are all
yeah.
together.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
You
me,
are
Riley, and Adam are 95% of the time together.
Okay.
Yeah, no, we're always together. Trey's always with us. It's a fun time. We have a good time at the hotel.
The
Yeah.
the specialist.
Yes.
This is the group. Does it? Do you use I am the holder at the University of Memphis to get chicks or no?
Yes.
He does.
Yes.
It did last night.
Oh
No, not like that.
That's
But
a
people
joke.
are like, "That's the holder," and I'm like, "Yeah, I'm the holder. Yeah, what's up?"
my gosh. Showed
I'm
him
the
showed
Mortell
him the award.
You can
Yep.
carry around your award.
I'm gonna put this on my chest.
The Mortell
there.
Award winner.
I don't even need Memphis football anymore. I just have.
I'm the award.
That's the Mortell guy. That's
yeah.
me.
Oh my
I'm the
gosh.
Mortell guy. I'll never live down. Is he still with us? The guy's 24.
yeah, seriously, he's like 25 years old.
Yeah, all right. Who is the funniest guy on the team?
Oh,
Of the guys that are like the huge names that everybody knows, right? Who is the one that, like, if you guys were going to go hang out with? And I'm talking Gainwell, Gibson, Coxie. Who's the guy that, like,
Probably
keeps
Coxie.
Coach is
keeps
pretty
everything
funny.
light?
Oh my
Coxie's
gosh.
funny.
He's
He
always,
is.
He's always
Oh,
dancing.
yeah, he is
man.
something
He getting
else. He's
everybody to go
dancing.
doing something for sure.
He's the one.
Mhm. I'd say
he's
so,
funny.
yeah.
What is Brady like?
Brady's great.
Is he
Yeah.
different?
I wouldn't say different.
No, I'm saying behind.
He's just sneaky funny. He's
no,
just
I'm saying,
sneaky funny.
I'm saying behind, like in the locker room, then he is not a emotional guy
No, no.
out on the field, right? You know what I'm saying? He is. If he is just played, he'll get fired up like he's run a couple in, and you'll see him pumping his fist. But it feels like,
Back to normal.
oh my, yes, and then he's just back to, right? He might.
He's very-
You can look at him, and he's might be 5 for 13, or he might be 12 for 13, but you probably really wouldn't be able to tell a difference in terms of his mannerisms and how he is. But I've always wondered because
He's a cool guy.
as the quarterback, and obviously everybody has supported him, gravitated towards him
Yeah.
as this year has really gone on, and he has said he has felt much more like it's his team than
Right.
Yeah.
in the
Nah, he
year
is
in
our
the year,
guy.
pri- in the year prior.
He's, I mean, we rally around him, but like he's like outside of football. Like, so I used to live with him my sophomore year when he first came.
Yep.
So we lived together, and like we would Friday nights or like during the spring, we'd just watch Ghost Adventures. That dude loves Ghost Adventures.
What is Ghost Adventures? I don't know this show.
Come on.
What?
On the Travel Channel?
No. When was? Oh, I
They
know.
like they go
Oh,
to,
they
like,
go-
they go to like houses and like they're haunted
You
or
watch
whatever.
that?
Oh, he loves it. It's so
Man.
that was fun.
All right.
I mean,
can dig
they
it. I
say
get
they
that.
say there's like ghosts and like they like had these like microphones and the ghosts like talking.
Do you believe
to
in ghosts?
No.
You don't. But you find the show to be entertaining.
Oh yeah, it's funny. Like they like freak out. Oh, I love it.
Oh, because they think
It's kind of scary though. Like there is some you get a little chills. Like that's a little.
You think
I don't
it-
think I'd go there.
Yeah, I don't know. But
Like those like abandoned.
So now, look,
Asylums?
Preston, we got your award. Now, I feel like we go full Lou Groza award for Riley, right?
100%.
Like now, we start at the Cotton Bowl. You got to hit some bombs at the
Let's
Cotton
start-
Bowl.
let's
next
start the
year,
campaign.
yeah, and we say next year's Lou Groza award winner.
And then we get Adam
Right?
the Ray guy.
Yep, this is true.
I'm telling you, we're gonna get the 3 awards right there. That's us.
And you guys could all lock them down.
Have y'all gotten anything cool from the bowl games?
Oh,
Like
yeah.
y'all, do y'all get like a gift bag? Have y'all got
Oh, the
anything
Cotton
cool?
Bowl.
Oh, we haven't gotten the Cotton Bowl stuff.
Hold
yet.
on.
We
No,
will,
no,
though.
no, you haven't.
What
But
is it?
They will not release
They
it.
won't tell
The
you.
Cotton Bowl will not tell you. They're the only bowl game that will not tell you what they're getting. Last year, though, you got a New Era cap, a garment bag, a jacket, and an Armani Exchange watch and case.
Hey, now.
Those Armani watches go up to like $400, $500.
Well, I was friends with.
I'm digging that.
That's
God,
that's
I
what
like
last
this.
year. That was last year.
What did
All
Birmingham,
right,
what did
okay.
Birmingham give you? A box of dirt?
We had
Close.
All right, we have the best. No.
That's for the Cincinnati kicker this year.
So we get like we get a gift suite for the conference championship game.
Oh.
Yeah, and then we get another gift suite for the Cotton Bowl. And like those are like where you get like 6 points and you get to go pick. What
Really?
You want. Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty good.
So
There you go.
Yeah,
All right.
I thought the Birmingham Bowl was pretty
I thought
nice.
the gear
liked it.
the gear we got for Birmingham.
Yeah,
was
we had
nice.
the best
shoes,
the best
pennies.
shirt that we got was awesome. We wore our pennies around. It was pretty sweet.
We didn't look very good in the pennies.
You didn't look right in the
They're
pennies?
not my. I'm a boots and jeans guy, so didn't really match.
You're
my
a country
style.
He's a
Nah,
northern
I'm middle of the road guy.
He's from
Yeah.
the north. He is not a country guy. Don't even compare him to the south.
Oh,
Ask-
how
ask-
did-
Very passionate. They're very passionate about
ask
this whole
him to
thing.
say
Yeah,
both. Ask him to say both.
Both.
both,
Say it. No,
Both.
say it like you say it.
both,
Oh, he says both.
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 Yeah. I use an L. Yeah,
That's what he
it's-
usually says.
Both?
Hey,
He's
how
like, hey,
did-
can we get both of them?
How did the swimming thing happen?
Swimming thing.
Oh,
Yeah, when you're like on top, just like everybody's got
I like
you
the
out like
swimming.
you're, like you're
So we
crowd
usually-
surfing.
So we usually, Coach Scott, so one of our assistant strength staff, he usually has ideas, and he was like, "You want to swim?" And I was like, "What are you talking about?" He's like, "We're gonna pick you up, and you're gonna swim." And they picked me up. Actually, if you watch it, they picked me up way too early. Like I was up there, and I didn't know what to do. I was like laying down, I didn't know what to do, and so I turned around and I got everybody like fired up, and everybody was like, "All right, what are you gonna do?" And I just started going at it. It was funny.
It made for an amazing GIF.
Did you see the one that ESPN put? It was like, she thinks he's out here cheating. Actually, what he's doing is swimming. I thought that was funny.
It was funny.
It was. It was.
That was part of the 2 that won me award too.
You guys got a big afternoon ahead of you. I'm sure you have a team meeting. There is a press conference scheduled.
Right.
There are reports out there that it will be Ryan. You guys both were excited about that news
Very excited,
because you
yes.
want the continuity of that. And you got a huge game ahead of you.
Right.
Yeah.
Cotton
Right?
Bowl.
The Cotton Bowl coming up.
And he's a fantastic coach. Like he knows what he's doing, and we all have full confidence that he's going to do a great job. So that's what we're all fired
We're gonna win the
about.
Cotton Bowl.
Yeah,
You
we
gonna win the
want to
Cotton
win.
Bowl?
We're gonna
very
win the
bad,
Cotton
yeah.
Bowl.
Yeah,
We won it.
it's a business trip.
It's a business trip.
Let's go. Let's go. Hey, I'll be rooting like hell. Preston, congratulations on the award.
appreciate
Riley,
you.
thanks for coming in, brother.
Appreciate it.
You guys
Appreciate you.
head on. You got a busy afternoon ahead.
Yep.
I gotta make sure I take this.
Yeah.
Yes,
Oh, let
we'll
me
frame
make sure
that.
I write your name on it before you get out of here. The
No,
Mortell
you got
Award
this is you, man.
that I have delivered to Preston Brady. We'll be back after this. Chris Vernon Show.